We're trying to make the number 2023 using sums of numbers only using 7. Now we don't know, we might use loads of 7s, for example. Could that work? Who knows? So a good starting point, I think, is to try and make 2023 with as few 7s as possible, and we'll see how close we get to 19. So 7,777 is going to be too big. Let's have a look at 777. Now, we can't use 3 of them because if we use 3 of them, we'd get something that's bigger than 700 times 3, which is equal to 2,100, which is then in turn bigger than 2023. So only going to need 2 of them. Remember, I'm trying to make it as few as possible. So I'm going to times it by 2, get 14, 14 again, 14 again, 1,554. And then I'm going to subtract to see what we're left with. Right, 469. Okay, on to the next bit then. So I want to try and make 469 out of as few 77s as I can. 77 times 5. That one's actually quite quick to calculate because you can times by 10 to give 770 and then divide by 2, which is going to give 350 plus 35. I've just divided the 700 by 2 and the 70 by 2 separately. Of course, if you prefer a short division, that's absolutely fine. Get 385. So 77 times 6 is then going to be 385 plus 77. You could do the multiplication, or you could just add 77 on. 462. All right, this is very, very close. So I can see that I'm just going to be left with a final 7 at the end. So let's see where we are. 2023 is going to be 777 plus 777. That's 6 of them. And then I've got 6 lots of 77. I'm going to write them down. Like obviously there's going to be 2 times 6 lots. I'm going to get 12 lots. All right, we can already see this is going to work because I've got 18 and then I've got that extra 7 to add on at the end. That'll give me the answer. So how many times will the number 77 occur? That was the key thing. And we've got 6 of them. So, bit of a different question. Just work your way through it systematically, carefully. Going for the minimum number 7 seemed like a good idea. It could have been that it didn't work, but it did here, and we've got our answer.